Number 15, Duke women's basketball lost to West Virginia 57-49. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And this was part of the Greenbrier tip off at Colonial Hall at White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. So if you want to call this a road game for Duke, go right ahead. And Duke was favored by 5.5. And it's not like West Virginia was some pushover team. They were receiving 15 votes in the AP poll. And this was a shame, too, that there were some ejections in the game. If you haven't heard about that already. I don't know exactly which players got ejected from West Virginia. But they had to only go with 5 players in the second half. Period. So kudos to them for winning the game without a bench in the second half. While Duke only had like 1 player eject. 1 technical foul. Still, though, it's a shame to see that happen. Duke was up 23-20 at halftime, but second half West Virginia scored 37 points. And Duke only scored 26. But there's obviously more to the game than that. And that's why I'm going to go last minute of the game as well as the stats. And believe it or not, West Virginia was up double digits against Duke, though Duke made it closer at the very end a little bit. So around 59 seconds left, Delaney Thomas from Duke made a layup to make it 52-47, foul Antonio Mayer. Around 51 seconds left. They had to foul like 1, 2, 3, 4 more times just so West Virginia could get to the free throw line. And those fouls were by Tyna Mayer again, Delaney Thomas, Riley Nelson, and Jane Donovan. And the last one was like around 43 seconds left. And Cindy Shaw went to the line, missed the first free throw, but made the second to make it 53-47. Now, Tyna Mayer made a jumper around 37 seconds left to make it 53-49. West Virginia did call timeout to advance the ball. Tyna Mayer fouled around 35 seconds left. Cindy Shaw went to the line, made both free throws this time to make it 55-49. And Tyna Mayer missed a 3, which West Virginia got the defensive board around 24 seconds left. And the foul was called on Riley Nelson from Duke. And Cindy Shaw went to the line, made both free throws again to make it 57-49. And Duke did call timeout to advance the ball. And around 11 seconds left, Emily Skinner missed a jumper. And around 8 seconds left, Celia Riviere, R-I-V-I, like a backwards accent E, R-E, got the defensive board. And I know on the first name as well, it was just an accent E. So, and then West Virginia dribbled the ball out. At that point, it was only going to get worse in terms of margin for Duke. Now, Duke's defense was not the problem for the entirety of the game. Obviously, the offense couldn't do enough. Clearly, when you score that low amount of points, you don't win the game. Now, Duke shot 38% from the field on 56 attempts, 17% on threes on 12 attempts. Yeah, you can't, that doesn't cut it. 45% on free throws on 11 attempts. Simply put, you got to make more free throws out there. 33 rebounds, and how many of those were offensive? Eight of those, 15 assists. 15 assists, 21 turnovers. That's way too much, but West Virginia is a good defensive team, just like Duke is, and turning the ball over. 8 steals, 4 blocks, 26 fouls for Duke, and only 1 double-digit score for Duke. And it was not even Toby Fournier. It was actually Tyna Mayer with 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players score 6 or more points for Duke in the game. That combined for 6 plus 9, that's 15 plus 6, that's 21 plus 9, that's 30 plus 7, that's 37 points right there. And how many bench points as well? 9 plus 2, that's 11 plus 6, that's 17 points. And West Virginia had how many bench points in total in this game? 12 plus 7, that's 19 plus 2, that's 21 points. 3 double-digit scores combined for 12 plus 12, that's 24 plus 16, that's 40 points right there. And 1 player scored 6 or more points. This game had 7. Now, West Virginia did not shoot the ball as good as Duke from the field, 36% on 47 attempts, so 9 less shots. 20% on threes on 15 attempts, and it does help when they make free throws, 77% on 26 attempts. 36 rebounds, 5 of those were offensive, 11 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, 18 turnovers, and 19 fouls. And now I'm going to go like points out turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. Points out turnovers slightly favored Duke, 15-14. Fast break points also favored Duke, 12-4. In addition, points in the paint also favored Duke, 24-18. So, yeah. I totally expect Duke to drop in the AP poll. Like, it's more like, are they going to be in the 20s, 16 to 25 range, or are they going to really drop totally out of it? Well, I think West Virginia should be in the poll. They could be very well in the AP top 25 next game. So, clearly, Duke needs to work some work on offense. And yes, I know the defense needs to work a little bit of work as well, but you can't go anywhere when you don't have an offense consistently enough. And I know they won against Norfolk State and Holy Cross easily, but when you play your 2 best games and you have 52 points or less, it's hard. Best opponents up to this point, it's hard to win a game. So what's the next 5 games for Duke? So on Sunday, Duke will go on the road to Liberty. The offense better show up, I tell you that, not much. But according to like the matchup predictor, Duke should win this game 98.5% of the time. Now November 20th, they have to go on the road to USF, which I know they're doing with the new head coach. But still, though, I would not sleep on them, for sure. Then you got the Players Era, like Players Era in Las Vegas on November 26th. And that's against South Carolina. I'm calling it the way it is. That's an L until proven otherwise right now. I'm sorry. Maybe they prove me wrong, but still, though, yikes. And then you got on December 4th, LSU at home. That's not going to be an easy game, but at least you have that game at home, unlike the South Carolina game. And the same thing goes for like the West Virginia game in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, and the Baylor game. Remember, that was played in Paris, France. 1, 2, 3. And obviously then they have like one game in ACC play. They're going to start already December 7th against Virginia Tech. So they have to work out some kinks before March, obviously. Now for West Virginia, on the other hand, the next game is against Appalachian State, November 20th, at home. You really should win that game. Then you got the Baha Mar Pink Flamingo Championship, Groom Bay Division, and the first game is against McNeese. And I would think you would win that game, but I'm going to just check on the other opponents real fast. I'm pretty sure they're going to play at least one other game. It's more like, is it 2 more games? Okay, so it's either Ohio State or Belmont. Those are not easy. Those 2 opponents are not going to be easy. I'm just saying that right now. Whoever you play between Ohio State and Belmont pushed Oklahoma. So I'm just saying you got to be careful. So that's already 3 games going over already. Then you got Villanova at home December 1st. Then you got on December 5th against Mercyhurst. But you really should win that game. Villanova, I would think you should win, but they could push some teams. They could. And if you don't want to include that, the Baja Mar second game, then it's at home against Texas Southern. You really should win that game December 8th. So this is good for the Big 12 to get another top 25 win over an ACC team, to get some more respect. Well, obviously this is not a good look for the ACC as well as for Duke, because now they could very well drop out of the top 25 entirely. Don't be shocked if they do. But even if they stay in, they're going to have to be they're probably going to be in the 20s somewhere. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So my money at this course, like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see us, sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch, and if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well. And granted, I know Duke could probably improve by the end of the year, and maybe they'll turn it around offensively. They really need that really bad. It's not the defense that you shouldn't be worried about if you're a Duke fan. It's the offense.